interesting. Ooh, that one's even more interesting. Oh, this entire book is so... Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I'm just sitting at the embalming table reading this fabulous new book that I've just been gifted. But since you arrived unannounced, you really should knock. I guess it's time for another edition of Cool Books That I Own. So this is really cool. I was not expecting to receive this book, but I did. So I don't know if any of you watched my Frightmare in the Falls vlog, but I was at Frightmare with my very talented friend David, who does amazing art. And we lost touch for a few years before he came back into my life in September. So I was not aware that he actually wrote this really cool book. And I know that, you know, since COVID, plague doctors have become a lot more popular in imagery and in people's brains, and there's all these plague doctor masks on the internet or whatever. But I have always found plague doctors fascinating, and so has David. So he gifted me this really cool book, which he started before COVID, for the record, sorry. And this is like, it's a series. I know you can't see this. I'm going to show it to you up close, I promise. It's a series of art that he did. Like, it's all amazing. His art is insanely good and takes a crazy amount of time, I would imagine. It's all like stipple work, and I just think personally it would drive me fucking insane. I do not have the patience for the kind of art that he does, or the skill for that matter, but like absolutely gorgeous. And each one has a little blurb on the opposite page, and it tells you like where the little blurb is from. Actually, as a matter of fact, he wrote me a little thing saying what the book is about. So I have it in my phone because I'm very high tech. I was going to write it down on a piece of paper, but I decided to put it in my phone instead. Now, you have to pretend that I'm taller because he's taller than me, which pisses me off, by the way. No one has the right to be taller than me as far as I'm concerned. And the fact that he is slightly annoys me all the time. So you have to pretend that I'm taller and that I'm balder and that I have a very luscious gray beard and a deep voice, okay? Actually, hey, Jessica, through the miracle of editing, is there any way I can have a beard?
You owe me.
Excellent. I'm assuming, can you see it? Can you see it now? Do I have a very luscious, look how luscious my beard is. Aren't you excited about this? Okay, I am now David, and I'm going to read David's words. I mean, I'm going to read my words, because I am David. Gotta be taller. Right at the top of my height here. Anno Pestis is a collection of drawings and narrative blurbs, all relating to plague doctors, which have been a visual obsession of mine for decades. It took about 3 years to complete, begun before COVID, and each copy is signed in my own blood. Thank you. Thank you. To my adoring fans, I will be nominated for an Oscar for that, I promise. All right, ready? Beard? Gone. Okay, so the beard is gone. I hope you like my impersonation of David. It's really, really, really good, by the way. Anyway, so I'm going to show you this up close, but what he said is honestly true. Like, I helped him sell a bunch of these books at Frightmare, and this is the dedication page here. And each one, this little symbol here, that's like his signature, and that is actually in his blood. So how goth is that, right? Extra goth points for David for doing that, because this is really neat. And it's on black paper. So he gets all of the extra goth points. Oh my God, he's stealing them from the rest of us. There's going to be no goth points left for any of us because David has taken them all. So this is a really beautiful little read. He does sell these. If you guys are interested, we're going to link all of his social medias below, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. You can buy this book. You can also buy some of his art, which I showcased in my birthday gift haul video. If you guys are interested, you can go back and watch that. But his art is really awesome. I actually have them hanging in my room right now. And yeah, you should check this out and read this because it's honestly really fucking cool. I gotta show you up close. Hang on. Here it is, front cover, totally gorgeous. It's new. It doesn't even stay open yet by itself. So this talks about David's art. Here's the dedication page. That's his blood signature, which is really, really cool. And then they're numbered here. And then he wrote me this lovely inscription, which I thought was really sweet of him. So I'm going to give you a little, hang on. There we go. So here are some of the art out of it. And then there's the little things on the side that tell you where they're from, which is really neat. Like, look at how gorgeous. I can't even imagine the time in this. That one's cool with the leeches. That's really, really cool. There's so many cool ones in here. Yeah. And I feel like that's all you get. That's all you get. So the rest of this is a mystery unless you buy one for yourself. But there's the back cover. Isn't it beautiful? Like, what a gorgeous book. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed looking at this. That's your sneak preview unless you buy one for yourself. This is a gorgeous book. The back of it says, "The plague never leaves. The plague is cured. The plague only ever evolves." Which is kind of true and very like weird and appropriate for now, for 2024. I don't know, it's oddly appropriate, and I enjoy that about it. But this is amazing. Support artists, even if it's not David, you know that. Support artists where you are, support their work, whether it's like, you know, actual, what I call artists, like pen and paper drawing artists, but other kinds of art. I do fabric art, you know, people do like quilting is an art, writing is an art, anything that's like creative counts as an art. And please try to support local artists wherever you are, because in my opinion, creativity is what makes the world go round. And sometimes artists are introverted, David. So sometimes they need a little help from their extrovert friends to like get their art out into the world. And I think David's artwork is amazing, and I hope you do too. So if you like this video, if you could give it a thumbs up, that would be amazing. If you want to follow me or David on any of the social media, we're going to put it all below. Also his website, he has a website, we're going to put that below as well. If you want to subscribe to my channel, that'd be amazing. If you want to buy me a Ko-fi, you can, kofi.com/madamabsinthe. I also have a throne if you want to buy me a little gift, throne.com/madamabsinthe. And I feel like that's it. Like, subscribe, follow me on social media, follow David on social media, buy his book if you feel so inclined, or some of his art prints, that would be amazing. Support artists wherever you are, and I hope to see you guys all around for the next edition of, say it with me, Cool Books That I Own.